What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome to the first Black Ops 3 video here today on the channel. As I'm sure you guys know by your sub boxes, a ton of people are uploading content. This one, I cannot thank my good friend Ryan or PrestigeIsKey enough here. He's the one that gave me this gameplay, and we're going to be taking a look at how to pack a punch in Shadows of Evil. Big thank you to him. Check him out. All of his social media links will be down in the description below. This one, though, it's a little bit trickier than some previous other ways that we've done it in Call of Duty, like teleporters into Reese, getting through the house and maze on Buried, and stuff like that. This one is a little bit more in-depth here within Black Ops 3 and Shadows of Evil. This one, you need to take 4 items and use them in rituals, but it can be done super early on, and I'm talking before round 10 solo, and even earlier with upwards of 4 people. So, hope you're cool with the idea of going into beast mode with this, because that's going to be a reoccurring theme here, and it's something you're going to be doing a lot. But let's just jump right into it here. Firstly, right in spawn, you're going to need the summoning key. Go into beast mode, and right there on the truck is a box. If you break that thing open, you'll be able to get the summoning key, and that will start us off here on our journey. Next, we're going to get started with 4 items, like we said, from these rituals. You're going to be looking for a hairpiece, a golden pen, a championship belt, as well as the detective's badge. So let's get it started with the golden pen. This is actually right outside of spawn. You'll have the opportunity to go through a gate, and you'll be able to get your first piece here. Now, you're gonna have to go up into beast mode once again, and when you go over and actually see some of the map here that is around it, you'll see a power box. You're gonna wanna activate that by electrocuting it, and it's gonna bring the crane arm and drop its box that it is holding over onto the playable map, in which it will break, and then you'll actually be able to pick up your first piece. That is the golden pen. Next, we're gonna go for the championship belt. You're gonna be able to make your way over to the waterfront district, and you'll need to propel or slingshot your way up to the scaffolding while in beast mode, and then you can go over and knock the box down. Once it falls, you can then pick it up and collect the belt. After that, we're gonna go and make our way over to get the detective's badge in the canal district. This one's actually found within the canal, and you'll find it behind a grate by the large doors available in beast mode. Now, if the grate is there though, you can't actually pick up the badge when back in human form, so you're gonna have to make your way over across the canal on the lower bottom still and turn on the power box, and once you turn it on, that's gonna allow the grate to retract, and you'll be able to pick up the badge. After that, we're gonna move over and get our final piece here, that being the hairpiece. That's found in the footlight district. You're gonna once again need to propel your way up while in beast mode. You're gonna make your way onto the ledge here, cross over a few places, and then jump over to the ledge with the box on it. There you can knock it down freely and then collect the hairpiece afterwards. Now, it's time for some rituals. Now, a little bit of information here. You'll probably want to keep 1 zombie, a crawler, or maybe even a few for these, because you're going to want these zombies out of your hair whenever you do this. Also, get ready to use the trim, because it is going to be map specific for each different piece of this ritual. So, since we're already in the footlight district, if we're going in order here, let's just open up the black lace Berzalesque. And for this one, we're gonna need our first piece here with the rituals, that being the hairpiece. Now, you'll need to open up the Berzalesque by getting into beast mode, propelling your way above its marquee, and then jumping down to find the power box. Activate that, and the doors will open, and then all you have to do is place the hairpiece on the table or the podium, and the ritual will then start. Other beings, presumably from other worlds because of this Easter egg, or what they look like are witches, they'll spawn, and you can just train them around while the ritual is in progress. You don't actually get too much for killing them, so just train them around. They're like the Templar zombies from Origins. After that, it will settle down, and then you want to make your way back over to the altar or the table here, and then collect the worm that is floating above the altar. That is going to be the key part here to all this. You're going to need to collect all of them. So next, we're going to be making our way over to the waterfront district and enter the beast once again. We're gonna break down the door and open up the boxing ring. Once you get in there, get inside the ring and place the championship belt on the altar there, and repeat the process from our first ritual. Make sure that you do pick up the worm, and then we'll be on our way. Next, we're gonna go back to spawn and get into the beast, and we're gonna slingshot our way up onto the scaffolding here once again. Then we'll be running through Nero's strange apartment and other parts of the rooftops to turn on the power box. We'll then open up the gates by spawn and will allow you to get back into Nero's apartment as a human. Put the pen on the altar, repeat the process, and collect the worm. Finally, we're gonna make our way over to the canal district for our last ritual here, and we're gonna open up the ruby rabbit. Once again, slingshotting our way up and then making our way down to the power box. The front door will then be open for you to walk through. Place the badge on the altar, and begin the ritual, and of course, make sure you collect that worm. Now, we're almost there, guys. I promise 5 minutes in, we are almost there. Just hang tight. So, within these doors that you can break down in Shadows of Evil, within the beast mode, there are portals behind them. That's where we're gonna go next. Once you go through the portal, you'll then be transported to a room you may not recognize, but you're almost there. For this, a quick little tip, make sure you have Widow's Wine. It will let you wall run, which you're gonna need to do here for this. So, you're gonna wanna go to the wall with the icons on it here, and if they are all lit up, then you have done this correctly. Now, after that, you wanna enter and place the worms on the front 2 cauldrons here, and that will create walls for you to run across in which you can get to the center platform and then place the remaining worms in cauldrons as well. Now, you'll then have to place the summoning key back at the very first ledge here within this room. You wanna make your way back across those walls, place the summoning key on the altar, and then it's going to do one final ritual here in which you'll have to train those witches around and all that kind of stuff, and this will then finish up what you all have to do here. The Shadow Man will then appear here for you guys to look at, and then after that, Pack-a-Punch will be unlocked, and you can freely Pack-a-Punch any single weapon you want. So that's gonna do it for this one here today. Again, pretty tricky in terms of what we've seen previously, but definitely very rewarding to begin with, and especially because we can do this at a very early round. So big thanks once again to my good friend Ryan, or PrestigeIsKey. If you don't know his channel, check him out. His channel link will be down there in the description below. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know who he is, so big shout out to him. Thank you so much for the gameplay here with this, but that's gonna do it for this video. Let me just think down there in the comment section down below. Love to hear your thoughts, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like the video, be sure to like rating down below. Any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace. If you object, that always greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of quality Black Ops 3 content. My friends, we are here. Black Ops 3 is upon us. A lot of you guys already have it. I'm getting in here in a couple hours, and we're gonna be grinding content so hard, so make sure you stick around for a bunch of new awesome information and videos and just series alike here within the next couple of days. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Take care, and peace.